Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffi sends Brooke out of town uses trip to give Ridge and Taylor alone time. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, may realize she needs a solution to her Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang problem. Although Steffi promised not to play Cupid for her parents, she's already teetering on the edge of matchmaking at this point. Steffi believes Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, are going to enjoy a happy reunion sooner or later. Despite Steffi's attempt to take a step back and let that happen, she clearly thinks it's taking too long. Steffi wants Taylor to stick around Los Angeles, but she's voiced concerns about the toll it could take on her mom. Taylor obviously still loves Ridge, so seeing him be a couple with Brooke has to be tough. Of course, Steffi hasn't heard about Taylor's broken heart syndrome just yet, but she may be brought in the loop soon. Once that happens, Steffi might decide she has to carry out some genuine matchmaking efforts after all. Whatever the case, Steffi doesn't like the fact that Brooke is always hanging around Ridge and getting in the way. Ridge has been spending more time with Taylor lately, but B&B fans know it's not enough in Steffi's eyes. It's easy to imagine Steffi deciding on a way to eliminate Brooke as an obstacle, at least long enough for Ridge and Taylor to remember what they used to share. Brooke's bedroom has been a smashing success for Forrester Creations. So what if Steffi uses that to her advantage? Perhaps Steffi could send Brooke out of town on some trip related to the line. Ridge would normally go with Brooke, but maybe Steffi could make up some excuse for him to stay behind. It could be as simple as Steffi scheduling an important meeting that Ridge can't miss and arguing that Brooke has to fly solo. From there, Steffi could do her best to make sure Ridge and Taylor have plenty of alone time. While Brooke is somewhere far away like Italy, France, or even Monaco again, Ridge could be busy heaving things up with Taylor back in Leh. Do you think Steffi might resort to parent trapping after all? Could Steffi send Brooke out of town on business by herself and make sure Ridge dotes only on Taylor? In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, tensions are always simmering beneath the surface, and few families exemplify this as vividly as the Forresters. But as fall approaches, one woman is about to turn up the heat in a very calculated way. Steffi Forrester, always protective of her parents and suspicious of anyone who might stand in the way of their happiness, is ready to take drastic measures. And this time, her sights are set on Brooke Logan. For years, Ridge Forrester has been caught in a tug-of-war between two powerful women, Brooke and Taylor Hayes. Both women have claimed his heart in different ways, but lately, Taylor's presence has brought an undeniable shift. Ridge may be married to Brooke, but the chemistry between him and Taylor, Steffi's mother, has never truly disappeared. Steffi sees it, she's always seen it, and now she's decided it's time to act. The perfect storm. After months of quiet observation and strategic planning, Steffi decides that the only way to nudge Ridge back toward Taylor is to remove Brooke from the equation, even if just for a little while. Enter the perfect opportunity. A Forrester Creations overseas business trip arises and Brooke, being deeply involved in the company's direction, is naturally a candidate to attend. The moment Steffi learns about the potential trip, gears start turning in her mind. What better way to give Ridge and Taylor the space they need than to get Brooke out of town for a while? Steffi starts subtly planting the seed in Brooke's mind, suggesting that she would be the ideal person to handle the international expansion and oversee critical decisions in person. At first, Brooke is hesitant. She doesn't like the idea of leaving Ridge, especially given the recent tensions between them, but Steffi plays her cards perfectly. With a few well-timed comments about how much the company needs her on this trip, combined with assurances that Ridge will be fine while she's away, Steffi manages to convince Brooke that taking the trip would not only be beneficial to Forrester Creations, but also give Ridge some time to miss her. What Brooke doesn't realize is that while she's busy ensuring Forrester's success abroad, Steffi has other plans brewing at home. Setting the stage, as soon as Brooke confirms she'll be heading overseas, Steffi moves swiftly to put phase 2 of her plan into action, reuniting Ridge and Taylor. To do this, Steffi pulls every string she can, subtly organizing family gatherings, casual dinners, and impromptu meetings where Taylor and Ridge are the only two people invited. All under the guise of keeping things light and family-oriented, Steffi is crafting the perfect environment for old feelings to resurface. Steffi's brother, Thomas, even gets involved, making sure to drop casual hints to Ridge about how much happier and more grounded Taylor has been lately. He talks about the memories they share, the family they built, and how much Taylor still values those times. Every comment is designed to stir emotions in Ridge, and it's working. Ridge, already feeling somewhat distant from Brooke, finds himself spending more and more time with Taylor. The conversations flow easily, laughter comes naturally, and soon enough, they're reminiscing about their years together. Their connection feels effortless in a way that Ridge can't ignore. There's no arguing, no tension, no accusations like there often is with Brooke. With Taylor, everything feels right. The unexpected twist. But nothing in Los Angeles is ever that simple. Brooke's departure sets off a chain of events that no one could have predicted. While Brooke is away, she begins receiving cryptic messages, anonymous notes, and odd warnings. At first, she brushes them off, but as they become more frequent, Brooke starts to feel uneasy. Someone is trying to get under her skin, and as the trip progresses, she can't help but feel that someone is trying to keep her out of Los Angeles for a reason. Meanwhile, back home, Ridge and Taylor's reconnection deepens. Steffi, thrilled that her plan seems to be working, organizes a special family getaway, a quiet retreat in the mountains. She convinces Ridge to attend with Taylor, painting it as a way to escape the constant chaos of their lives and just enjoy each other's company. Ridge, missing the simplicity of his life with Taylor, agrees, and the two embark on a weekend that reignites feelings both of them had buried for years. For Steffi, it's the perfect scenario. Brooke is out of the picture, Ridge is starting to remember the love he once had for Taylor, and the family dynamic is starting to shift in her favor. But Steffi has underestimated one thing: Brooke's tenacity. Brooke's return. Just as Steffi begins to feel like she has successfully orchestrated the reunion she's dreamed of, Brooke makes an unexpected return. Cutting her trip short after the strange messages become too unsettling, Brooke lands back in Los Angeles, determined to figure out what's really going on. She senses that something isn't right, and when she arrives at home to find Ridge gone, and no one able to tell her exactly where he is, her suspicions only deepen. Brooke starts digging, and it doesn't take long for her to discover that Ridge and Taylor are away on a romantic getaway. Anger boils up inside her as she realizes that Steffi has been behind this entire plan. Fueled by betrayal and hurt, Brooke heads straight for the mountain retreat. When she arrives, the confrontation is explosive. Ridge is caught off guard, Taylor is mortified, and Steffi's carefully crafted plan begins to crumble. Brooke demands answers from Ridge, accusing him of allowing himself to be manipulated by Steffi, and questioning whether he's truly committed to their marriage. Ridge, now forced to confront his feelings, is torn between the two women he loves, unsure of what his heart really wants. The fallout, the aftermath of the confrontation, leaves everyone shaken. Steffi's intentions are exposed, and though she tried to act in the name of family, the damage is done. Ridge, feeling conflicted and unsure of where his loyalties lie, distances himself from both Brooke and Taylor, leaving them both in emotional limbo. For Steffi, the plan didn't go as smoothly as she had hoped, but she still believes that, deep down, Ridge belongs with Taylor. And while the dust may have settled for now, the Forrester family drama is far from over. One thing is clear: Steffi's fight for her parents' reunion is only just beginning.